Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time attend our Zoom session today. Beforehand, let me introduce myself. My name is Marsanda Simanjunta. And on this occasion, my team and I will present our PBL with the title VR Deployment for Wiring Simulation on PLC Trainer Kit. Thank you also Mr. Diono as member in our PBL group. Well, here I am the moderator in our PBL group presentation. To shorten the time, we immediately started our group presentation. On the first slide, you can see the title of our group PBL. Namely, the VR deployment for wiring simulation on PLC trainer kit with code 23218. Next, there is introduce the member of our group. First, there is Mr. Diono as the manager project. Next, there is Andre Murajisu as the team leader and the programmer. Next, there is Ahmad Said Wijaya as the data communication. Next, there is Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan as report management. Next, there is Marsanda Simanjunta as report management. Then there is Muhammad Naufal Abdurrahman Faiz as data communication. Then there is Muhammad Zidan as data communication. And then there is Rizky Akbar Halim as data communication. And the last one is there, Tondi Haryo Sokat Gautam as the report management.
In this slide, we present the main objective of our project. The long-term objective is to develop virtual reality or VR technology that can be integrated with a real trainer kit for control and monitoring purpose. With this, users will be able to control the system directly through the VR simulation. For this semester, we are continuing the project from the last semester with an added feature, direct integration with PLC. This new feature allows virtual indicator in VR to be influenced in real time by the PLC, creating a more accurate and interactive simulation. With this integration, we aim to make the VR-based training experience closer to real-world scenarios. Thank you.
Okay, thanks to my friends. So, I want to tell you about the data system requirement. So, in our PBL, we use a VR. The VR name is Oculus Pro. The specification of Oculus Pro is the first. On the front lens, VR Quest Pro has a thin body. So, if we wear the VR in our head is not feel the heavy. The second is when viewed from above, this device has a shape that resembles a soft range because there are pads on the top and bottom. The third is the bottom is designed to be a quiet thick because we have moved the battery to the back of the device. The fourth is the device has a mini LCD display with a resolution of 1800 multiply 1920 pixels. So after that, I want to tell you about the detail design. So this is our detail design in our VR. The first is 3D modeling. We design the 3D modeling in SolidWorks. After we design in SolidWorks, we export the file with SDF format. After that, we open the file in Blender. After that, we export again with FBX format. After that, the file can open in Unity. Nah, in Unity, we create a program to move hands, body position, turn on the lights, and many more. In Unity, we program use the another application. The application we use to program is Visual Code Studio. After after the program, 3D design, and everything is appropriate, then we build the application in Android platform. After the application we build, we can use or play the application, use the application launcher. The application launcher name is Meta. After that, after the application launcher is on, we can fill the our application. We can fill the our application. So this appear development result. In the our VR, we have the trainer kit, we have the cable, we have the classroom, and many more. So that's all for me. The next slide can tell with my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Said. Now I will explain the system block diagram for enabling communication from the virtual environment to the physical world. It starts from Unity Engine. Unity serves as a virtual interface that allows users to interact with the system. When a user presses a button in the VR application, a signal is sent to Antares using HTTP protocol. Next, Antares is used to connect the Unity application with ESP32. Data from Antares is sent to ESP32 using MQTT protocol to achieve shorter data transmission durations. ESP32 functions as a microcontroller that receives data from the Antares and sends signal to PLC. Currently, the process of activating the PLC input is carried out by first activating the relay contact. This relay activating allows the PLC to process signal from ESP32. After receiving commands from ESP32, the PLC executes control logic to light the lamp up when the button in the VR application is pressed, indicating that the system has successfully transmitted command from the virtual environment to physical world. Up to this point, the progress we have made is successfully establishing a connection from the virtual world to the real world, where users can turn on a lamp in the real world by pressing a button in the VR application. As shown in the following demonstration video, when the button is pressed, the indicator lamp in the real world turns on with a relatively short data transmission time. This is the moment when Antares receives data from the button in the simulation and transmits it to the ESP32. Then it activates the relay, switching the contact to complete the process. This sequence allows the PLC to turn on the indicator lamp. Okay, that's all from me. Next slide will be explained by my friends.
Role and the job description of each member. PIC Komunikasi, Ahmad Said Wijaya. Connecting Unity 3D, the network, Muhammad Naufal Abdurrahman Faiz and Muhammad Zidan. Testing Unity 3D with a network, Muhammad Naufal Abdurrahman Faiz and Muhammad Zidan. Connecting the network to the ESP32, Andre Murajisu and Rizky Akbar Halim. Testing network ESP32, Andre Murajisu and Rizky Akbar Halim. Connecting ESP32 to PLC, Ahmad Said Wijaya. Testing ESP32 to PLC, Ahmad Said Wijaya. PIC program, Andre Murajisu. Creating Unity script in Visual Studio, Andre Murajisu. Creating a program for Arduino IDE, Andre Murajisu. Creating leader program in CX program, Ahmad Said Wijaya. Operate the Unity program, Andre Murajisu. Connecting the program the VR system, Andre Murojisu, testing the program and virtual environment into VR are member team. PIC Management Report, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan. RPP, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan. PPT, Masanda Simanjuntak. Final report PBL, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan and Masanda Simanjuntak. Paper, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan, Teguh Haryo Safangutom and Andre Murojisu. Modul, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan, Andre Murojisu and Ahmad Said Wijaya. Logbook, Masanda Simanjuntak. Paper, poster, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan and Ahmad Said Wijaya. Attendance and documentation, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan. Demonstration video, Teguh Haryo Safangutom. Percentage of achievement, Muhammad Wahyu Ramadan. Get chart. Code PBL MK 213.8a. Pengembangan VR untuk simulasi pengkabelan pada PLC Planeted. Program Chapter 7% 100%. Communication that 100%. System testing 100%. Testing suite Unity 100%. Testing communication that 100%.
Hello everyone. Now I will explain about obstacle on our projects. The obstacles is difficulty in finding reference for VR data communication to program logic controller. Then it is difficult to get tools or BHP for our project needs, and the programs similar to the case in this VR Unity project. That's all from me. Thank you for attention.
Okay, thank you for your time. This is the conclusion of the presentation from our team during this project. The conclusion is that for PBL we have currently reached the target we want, such as testing the ESP32 in sending commands so that it can active inputs in a PLC. But we will conduct a communication experiment between the PLC and the ESP32 using RS232 so that the result obtained will be more efficient. And thank you for attention, and next slide.
Okay, thank you Zidan. Next I will explain our plan, which is to connect to ESP32 and the PLC using RS232. Thank you. Now I will hand it back to Marsanda as the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Nopal for the explanation. Okay guys, the presentation that will complete. If there is a mistake in the words, I lack of deliver. We apologize if any is still question or wants to discuss. Feel free to ask question or contact me at any time. See you the next occasion. I end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.